Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am here to show you a long-awaited capsule wardrobe for winter. So when I was doing this, it took me about 2 weeks because I wanted to make sure I have all my basics, and I had all my basics, but I wanted to fill it up a little more to really show you what I really use every day and what really helps me. So basically what I had in mind for this, it's going to be a capsule wardrobe, but it's also going to be kind of like the basics you need, because based off of this, I want you guys to know how to layer and what you need. So if you buy a new piece, it does work with your closet. I did put a lot of neutrals here. I just basically focused on that. A little mix of patterns. I'm really excited to show you what I would put in my winter capsule wardrobe. Again, it's all modest pieces. So again, that's a challenge that I and many of my followers face every day. And how do we look stylish and on budget? In a capsule wardrobe too, it's a little more challenging. We don't wear jeans. Jeans you can really like dress up, dress down. Jeans are warmer in the winter. We have to wear skirts. We're challenged how to do this the most effective way and stay warm. So I was really thinking about that. I'm gonna split this. So I'm gonna work really hard to really make sure I put these videos up. I have been very busy, but I really want to help you guys, and so many of you DM'd me when I asked you about a capsule wardrobe. So this is going to be a weekday capsule wardrobe, because I do want to also make a kind of a capsule wardrobe and basics that you need for like date nights or for weddings. Not really for fancy evening, because that's more gowns, so that's something else. I will let you guys know. Some of these pieces you actually could also dress up for a date night and for girls' night out. So it's kind of more casual weekday. If I was to think about Shabbos, I would have to think more about adding more pieces, and I really want to make under 30 pieces and show you how you can mix and match. And to start with, so I can't wait to show you. Are you guys ready? Let's get started. Okay, so I'm first going to start with tops. I have just a classic white tee. I always had short sleeve, but I found a long one, and it's really a good basic even during winter. It's always good to have. So this is from H&M. I'll link it if it's still in stock. It probably is, and I'll put everything in my description box below. So again, a white tee is really good. You can layer it under a blazer, layer it under a jacket, and this is something that I have in mind more for like very casual weekend looks. This is very much needed. So you have your classic white tee. You can also get this in black. When it comes to this capsule wardrobe, it's always good to get everything in black, white, and a neutral color if you really want to mix and match. Then I wanted to go into thin knits. It's very important to have a thin and a thicker knit. I know it seems like, why get two black knits and one thicker and thinner, because it really is effective when you're getting dressed and how you're going to style it. And you'll see what I mean. So it's very important to get a white and a black knit. I got this knit from Shein. I told you guys about it. So again, on Instagram, you can follow me. If you're not, I'm always going to post outfits, especially now that you guys know what I base it off of. You can easily see how I style different outfits, and I'll do swipe-ups with links for each outfit, so you really know how to dress and how to mix these pieces. My favorite go-to white knit top now is from Shein, and I love this detail here that I told you guys about, and you can unbutton this halfway, all the way. I love that versatility. It is so nice. So I love this. Really good piece to have. It's just a black classic ribbed. I will link a few different options. Many people have these basics for our thick knits. So again, it is really important to have this because you're going to mix and match. So I have a white chunky knit sweater, and I love the braided effect here. It just adds that texture, and I love that the sleeve is nice and billowy. It is such a good piece to have, especially if you're gonna style like more sweater skirts and they are more fitted. You don't want to show your butt out there. You want to have something a little longer. This is really a good piece for that. So I love this one. I just recently found it in Primark in Keys Plaza. They are not online. They're in Keys Plaza. And this was, I still have the tag. This was 18 bucks. I actually wrote on Instagram that it was 15. It's actually 18. So I really love this. It's really a hard piece to find. It is so soft. I'm gonna wear this so much during winter, so I love that. And again, a black chunky knit is so important. And when I wanted chunky, I also want the sleeve to be nice and billowy. It just adds more texture and adds more to the outfit. If it was like really simple, it would be nice, but like I want a little something extra. I really try to find that in a piece. So I got this from H&M. I got it from in the beginning of fall. I will link something similar if they don't have. But really important to have that These are really comfortable everyday pieces you could throw on top of like pencil skirts if that's your jam, but we'll get into bottoms very soon. It's always good to have a neutral, so I got this from Shein, and again, I love this texture. It is so good to mix and match with different pieces. Get a nice billowy sleeve. This was around like 20 or so bucks, but I paired this, let's say, I showed you guys on my Instagram, I paired it with my go-to pleather midi neutral skirt I got like 3 years ago from Forever 21, which is very good basics. I mixed it with this. It was really nice, and it's really nice to wear this under any kind of, I wear this with my coats, I will tell you guys about, and I'm really trying to contain this and the pieces you have, so you don't need tons of unnecessary pieces. And then I think it's very nice to get any kind of patterned sweater. I think if you're going to be bored with basics, you should always get some kind of pattern. So this is a go-to. I wear this every day if I want a little something something in my outfit. It's a zebra effect. It's kind of like a brushed knit. So you see it's a little brushed around here. It is so pretty. I got this from Forever 21. Told you guys about it. About 25 bucks. So you can't go wrong. You pair with a basic skirt and boots and you're out the doors. I think it's really good to have. If you're into any kind of leopard and a snakeskin, I think it's really good to have if you want kind of like a mix and just keep your wardrobe interesting. I think it's very much a staple. Like, you know, any kind of animal print is a staple. I'm going to go into bottoms, and I'm going based on body type. So my body type, I have more bigger hips and less of a stomach, so I look for more especially since the past few years, more pencil skirts. So I wanted to show you a go-to. So I have a stretchy black pencil skirt that's really a go-to for easy everyday looks. This one is from H&M. I think they're out of stock, but I found some similar ones. I will link it. And you can get this also in a neutral color if you want. I think a sweater or kind of a knit pencil skirt is also a good idea. I just love the texture of it. That's why I love a kind of a ribbed skirt. It's a lot of fun. Mix it up with your wardrobe. And I got this in a neutral color because I know I have a good basic in black. So I'm thinking always ahead. If I don't have another neutral color, I get in that color. So I can have a variety of neutrals, which is so important. I also got a white sweater skirt. And that skirt was kind of like a braided kind of cable knit. And that was a neutral color. So I got that from ASOS. And I did style it. I will show you here in this little picture. I'll pop up on my Instagram. But I had to return it for a smaller size, kind of was going to stretch. So I did also add that to my wardrobe. So you're going to have a black, neutral, and I have that taupe kind of like off-white sweater skirt. So it's nice and warm. And then I also want to let you guys know that if your body type is something where you want to have more of an A-line skirt, it's very good, again, to get an everyday... Okay, let me show you right now. I have to show you different shapes for different body types. It's just not fair to show one when like everyone has their different, you know, different struggles that they have, that they want to know how to dress up, and you look more chic if you're dressing for your body type. Very important. So when it comes to A-line skirts, I also want to show you, I have a go-to basic jersey A-line skirts. Amazon has something similar. I will link it and show you guys. I styled this on my Instagram too as a casual look, so this is very much a casual wear skirt. I have also an A-line that's a knit. I can switch it up if I have a pencil skirt and an A-line knit for every day. I paired it with this very cute Zara top, and I told you guys on Instagram if I should keep it because these shoulders are more out there, and a person with curves has to make sure that you're adding volume in the right places. So it is a little out there, but I think I'll get away with it, and it's just so cute. So again, A-line jersey for every day, but also a knit skirt is really good to have. It is very hard to find a knit kind of midi A-line skirt. So I will link something and I will try to find it for you guys. I will search high and low because that's what I do for you guys. I want to make sure you guys know how to dress and you have your pieces. It's very important for me that you guys have what you need to get dressed and look amazing every day. That's what it's all about. I can never not tell you that I always have a denim skirt for all year round. And then I also have it in black, and I told you guys about it when I got this. The black one Zara doesn't have anymore. It is really hard to find. So again, when I link something and I tell you guys, get your hands on it, otherwise it'll be out of stock. It is out of stock. I cannot find any other black faded denim skirts. Any kind of black denim I found, but it's like too dark. So I love that you see the texture. This is something where for winter, I can pair this with leggings and maybe a black loafer, and then I can also pair it with like a chunky sweater. Ending off my bottoms with any kind of like A-line or printed. I think it's very important to have a print in every category to change things up with all your neutrals. It is very important. So I have this one from Zara. It's A-line. I will show you guys how I styled it. It is so good to have. I also have a plaid A-line. It's up to you if you find something on sale or if you want to incorporate some more print, you could do more than one. It is up to you. I just want to let you guys know. And I just chose one dress. Just any kind of sweater dress is always good to have if you wanted to throw something on and not mix the top and bottom. It's just very easy. This, I've been searching high and low. I put this on Instagram. You guys loved it. It's in a neutral color. It comes in many other colors and it's a knit. It's a ribbed sleeve. And this part is simple and then has enhanced waist, and then the whole thing on the bottom is ribbed. And then you can just tie this around your waist. I think this is so nice because you can wear it for a weekday. You can also wear it on a date. You can wear it with like neutral flat boots or high flat boots. But I will show you the shoes that I have in my capsule wardrobe that really mix and match the boots. I have like 1 or 2 shoes, but I will show you guys. And again, this is so pretty. And this was so hard to find. So the versatility in a sweater dress is really important. Okay, so we're going into basically the outerwear. Things that are more heavier. I had a hard time deciding if I should keep this in my capsule wardrobe, but it's really good to get a full fur vest. So I had something like this. I got this from Primark. It was really the best I could find. I am not yet at a time where I could just invest like over 200 for like a real fur, and I do want it to be long. I don't want it cropped. So while I was showing you that fur vest, it actually stopped recording, so I really hope I didn't miss anything. The next piece, I wasn't sure if I should include a pleather or leather, up to you guys, motorcycle jacket. I was like, do I really need this for my winter wardrobe? Because honestly, can you really wear this for winter? But I think you can still wear it and layer it under a coat. So I think this is something that's so classic, because if you want to dress up like a printed A-line skirt, it's a really easy way to do that. And then also, I paired this one time like on a casual Sunday just to dress up a very casual outfit. I'll show you. So I think it is important to have this. If you guys are interested, I will link. But this is something from Zara. I got this I think over 2 years ago, and I still have it. And the reason why I didn't invest in a leather motorcycle jacket is because I don't wear it every day. If I was to wear it every day, maybe it is a good idea to get real leather. So there's no wear or tear here. It is still good condition. I'm going into my coats. So I really wanted to be careful and not just give you tons of different coats. I wanted to pick my top 3 that I need every day. So I wanted to first show you the most important coat is a black parka puff coat. It is really, really important. I got this one from Zara, and I got this like over 3 years ago, and it's still in good condition. Like there's no wear or tear. I love this because I didn't want a puff jacket. I wanted something really chic and streamlined. So this is a puff on the inside, but the outside they covered this material, and it's really streamlined, has big pockets. You just flip this like this, and then it's hidden. And then I love the back, it's simple, it goes a little longer, and then it has this hood, and it is so warm. So if you guys find something that's really chic, definitely invest in it. This was on sale, so I think it was like under 150, and I still have it. So I am so amazed with the quality of Zara that I can actually buy something like this, and I still wear it to this day. So this is my go-to everyday coat. And I wanted to show you a neutral coat. I don't know where I was up until now when I didn't have a neutral coat. I actually did, but it was more shorter. I feel like a tan long line coat is so important. You can easily layer it. So again, this is for weather that's like low 40s, I guess to high 60s. This is something that is so good. So again, when it's freezing, you wear your parka. Otherwise, you could go and layer under, and you maybe could wear it for 30s too. You wear your hat and your accessories. So again, this is from H&M. It's a long line. This is wool. I got this for $99 in H&M. I think it's a really good deal for really such a good classic. I didn't want to wait till it's on sale. I wanted to grab it, and it is out of stock. I think it might have been put back in stock, so I'll let you guys know. This also comes in black and gray, so this is really a good piece to get. That's very classic, so I highly recommend. I have been styling this many different ways on my Instagram, so always take a check and look at my Instagram to see for any kind of outfit inspo, daily outfit inspo, even on my Insta stories, and I always swipe up for them. So this is so important. I love this. And again, this is oversized. This is a size 4 and it's still a little big, so I could have gotten a size 2, but it's fine. And then you also need a black long line kind of wool coat. But I put this on here because I want to show you guys after. I think something like this for like every day if you want to dress up, we style it for Shabbos because you just like, this makes it more fancier, the fact that it's like a wrap coat. And then I always add, if I want to make it fancier, I add a faux fur scarf. It just lifts up the whole thing. And many times people have like a long line simple jacket or coat, and then they have like a fur lined one. So I think this is a really good hack to make it more fancy, and it's that simple. So definitely get yourself one of these. It is so important. The same thing applies to if you're gonna get a cream or white kind of like long line coats. You can go on Amazon. I will link it because I found some really nice faux fur scarves, and he added on, and it just lifts up the whole thing, and it makes it so much more fancier, and you have 2 in 1. So I think that's a really good deal. So again, if I'm keeping it really simple, this is basically everything you need to start with, and I already went a step up and added some prints to show you guys that you really want to add some oomph to all like basics. But with all these, you can easily just mix and match and then build on. I'm going to go into the fun stuff. I will go into accessories and show you what I really need. So I'm going to start with shoes because I think it's very important to end the outfit. So if we're starting with every day, to have a go-to Chelsea plain black boot. The latest that I have that I love are these from Zara. I love to have this little detail here, the silver little beads. It really adds something. So if I'm wearing all black, if I'm wearing this outfit, let's say, I just pop this on, and again, it's more dressed up. So you can have something that's more simple, but I wanted a little something extra, so I got these. So I will link something similar. Zara does have this in stock right now. My sister grabbed one too while she was at it. It's like 50 bucks. And it's so easy, and again, it's pointed, it's streamlined, really important for every day, for a weekday. And then I need to show you an everyday neutral boots. So you can have this as a bootie or as like knee high or over the knee. I wanted to show you my go-to neutral boots. This is around $99 on Amazon. It comes in black too, so if you want something that's long and it keeps you warm, definitely get these. It is a little tough when you first wear them. This is very hard. It's not at all flexible or soft. It makes a lot of noise, so I'm warning you. Just letting you know, it's still worth it. It's nice and pointed, which is really hard to find. I like the heel that it's like a nice neutral color, really pretty. So I want to let you guys know that a follower of mine did let me know that it's like $20 cheaper on, I think, Zappos. So I will link that too and let you guys know about that. So again, very good to have. So if you guys know, I love to wear also a denim skirt. And if I do want to wear that in the weekday when it's around like maybe 40s, this is the way to go. I can still wear a denim skirt and look chic and still be warm. So definitely a go-to for like a long, flat, pointed boot. I had to show you again a statement bootie that's very comfortable. So I love these. It is so hard to find a very like affordable leopard, full leopard bootie. I found these. These are Charles by Charles David. I found them by Saks off 5th. And these were on sale for under $50. So I think now, since it's not Black Friday, I think these are around maybe under $60. Still a very good deal. So I love the little heel. Honestly, this little heel is a little bit offsetting when you wear it because it's a tiny little oomph and it's like a little stick. But it adds something to it, and I love that it's pointed. Anything pointed is so much more chicer. You can never go wrong, and you want to add something to your outfit every day. If you're interested, I think it's nice to add this to your capsule wardrobe. You don't have to because it's a print, but if you want to change things up. So again, you could wear this, and let's say with my outfit right now, I can pop these on and add a little something. So I think it's a really good piece to have. Again, if you're into more snakeskin, you can get that, but any kind of printed bootie every day. This has a little bit of a heel. I can also wear it for a girls' night out, even date night, if I'm feeling more out there. because it's more of a print. Really good way to go. Okay, so I also think adding 2 flats that are not boots to your wardrobe for winter is also something is really good to switch things up. Again, you wear this with leggings, and that's the way to go to keep yourself warm. So if I'm wearing an all black outfit, I don't want to wear boots. I think a classic pair of loafers is really important. You guys know I have the H&M loafers in black. That's what I'm wearing right now, actually. So if I wear that with leggings, you could totally get away with it. Again, when it's like 40s and you want to change things up, not only wear boots, you're still warm. I got these recently in this print. It's a snakeskin print. I got this from Shein, so I think it really wasn't. I think it was a no-brainer. If it's under 30 bucks and I want to switch things up in my wardrobe, I think these are so nice for the price. Really nice. It has a nice gold toggle over here, so it's really chic. This comes in different colors too, so I will link it. My H&M ones that I got I like, but I'm not such a fan of the chain. I mean, I have it on right now, so I'll show you guys. But you see this chain here? It's not as chic as this, because it really is like a Gucci dupe. It's more streamlined. So if you guys are interested in this kind of loafer, I will go and link it for you guys. So I think a loafer flat for winter is really nice to add. I'm gonna mix and match so much with it. I think the second flat you should have in your wardrobe is a pair of sneakers. I think it's a no-brainer. Again, when you pair it with black leggings, you can really do so much with it. So I did start styling these sneakers on Instagram. I'll show you guys. They're really good to have. So if you're on a Sunday, if it's a Sunday and you're dressing casual all black, unless you have like a camel coat and you want to keep it very comfortable, or like a faux fur coat, you could just add sneakers with leggings. I think it's really cute. So it's really a go-to and really a classic, no-brainer white sneakers. All year round, it's a really good staple. And to end it off, it's very nice to have a heeled booty. So it's really hard to decide with heeled booties because there is a booty, but then there's also a knee-high boot that's really important. So since I got this from Forever 21, it was under like 30 bucks. It was around 35 bucks. And it's a really classic piece. So since I got this for this price, I went ahead and got this. And then I also got a knee-high heeled booty because I found those both in Forever 21 and I don't wear it that often. So this is something that still is in good condition. So definitely, if you want a heeled booty, you can just go for a knee-high booty because we do wear skirts. So wearing something that's like this is only for a certain amount of time. You can actually wear it and not be cold. So I'm being very sensible and letting you guys know. A neutral heeled boot is so important. This was so hard to find. This is the reason why I was doing this video a little later, because I had to have one pair to test out and really show you guys. So I've been loving this one. You guys have been loving it too. This one is a Sam Edelman, and I got this on sale for like 90 bucks. So it's pretty good because I was expecting to at least pay about up to 150 for a nice boot like this. So it's nice suede, it's leather, and not such a high heel. I was making sure I don't want something so high. I don't wear something that high these days. And then it's nice, it has a little point, not too pointy. And I love that it is a thicker ankle, but it's still flattering and it's up to the knee, because if I want to wear this with any kind of A-line skirt, my A-line skirts are knee length. So I feel I want to show a little bit of skin in between if I can, to show the break and it doesn't swallow my whole figure, that you don't see anything. So really important, a heeled, neutral, pointed boot. Can never go wrong with that. So I really love this pair and I will link it for you guys. I'm going into accessories. When it comes to belts, I think it's really good to get a classic black belt. You can get a basic hoop. I love this one. It's more organic, from Zara. I got this on the Black Friday sales, so I got it 30% off. So I got this for around 20 bucks instead of like 35. I feel that's a lot for a belt, so I always wait for that, so I grabbed it. You can pair this and add something to an all black outfit or any kind of, because I am wearing a lot of separates together, this really seals the deal. It really adds something to it. And the same thing, a nice neutral belt is also the way to go, because if I'm wearing neutral for winter, I can definitely stay warm because I have my neutral boot and then have a neutral belt, which again adds a lot more to an outfit. I will show you a link here of an outfit that I styled with this belt, and it was a little warmer, but if I want to make it for winter, I could just add my neutral boots to this outfit and you could wear it for winter. So I think that's really good to have belts. Okay, I wanted to show you two different hats because I didn't want to like show too many options and get you guys confused, but I think a classic beanie is really important with a nice fur bowl. It adds so much. I want you guys to look really good with like these basics that are the best kind of basic. I got this from Amazon and it's really comfortable. It comes in a bunch of colors. But last year I wore a ribbed beanie and it just looks more casual. It doesn't look as fancy. And I want to look fancy for weekday. Like I want to look good as possible, right? Like for every day. So this really is like the best kind of hat I found so far. The only thing is that it does get kind of hot on your forehead. It might get a little itchy. I'm trying to deal with that, but I'm warning you guys. This comes in a bunch of colors also. And then a classic beret I think is so good to have. I've been getting a lot of wear out of this neutral one and I always looked over this color, so I'm really excited I got this. You can easily pair with all black, or if I wear a leopard skirt I can put this on too. And it's really, if you want to look more fancy, if it's a night out and you want to wear a beret, I think a beret is the way to go. So again, for every day. But if it's very cold, stick to your beanies. But also have a beret in different colors. I got this from Amazon. It's under 10 bucks, so you can always go crazy. Get a few basic colors. And now I'm going to end off with the bags. I'm showing just a few here, but I'm letting you know what you guys need. I think a black small bag for every day. I'm talking about you're not going somewhere where you need a big tote. I think a piece like this is so versatile and I tested it out. You guys have seen this on my Instagram. It goes with everything. And I love the little details, so it adds so much to any outfit. So this is a designer dupe. It's from Amazon. It comes in a bunch of colors. So I will link it for you guys. If you wear it and you don't want to see this handle here and it's a little too much, you can always put it behind when you style something. But otherwise you have the option of putting it in the front or carrying it. It is so chic. If you guys want to look chic for every day, this is really a good piece to have. Really goes with everything, and it has a handle here. And then I wanted to show you a small black silver option. I know many girls these days are mixing their hardware. Now I am not mixing hardware, so for that I am keeping you guys in mind. If you guys are more of a silver person, like I had my go-to Chelsea black boots and had a silver detail, so I wanted one small bag. If I am wearing something with silver hardware, I was looking for a while for a nice like studded small bag, and I don't want to be too many studs, and I found this in Zara. So it's around 50 bucks. I'll let you guys know and link it. But I love that it has some detail here, but it's not all over the place. It has been working so well if I'm wearing silver hardware. So letting you guys know, I think it's really important to have a tote. It's a no-brainer. So I have this black one from H&M. And I got this, I think, by now it's last year. I got this in black and I got it in a neutral color. I think it's really good to have, again, from H&M, so I'll link it. Just very simple. You need a tote and you can put everything in here. I also have a summer video on what I have in my bag. In my small bag, in my big bag. If you guys are interested in essentials you should be carrying every day, I will link it down below. And then we also have to end off with a small bag that's printed, because it just adds a lot. So I feel like, again, in my capsule wardrobe, it's about neutrals and a print to change things up. Because if you don't have these prints, it's a little too boring. I know you guys want something a little more something. So I've been eyeing this from Zara for a while. I'm like, do I really need it? And I was really styling my outfits and what really works, because I've been testing it out. This one has been going with so many things. So all my taupe or neutral accessories or my coats or anything, this really adds something to it. So I love it. So happy I got it from Zara. I have to add this in, so I'm just adding in right now. Of course you need a scarf. I love this brown cognac color and I wear with everything. But definitely get in black or any kind of neutrals. I got this from H&M. It's really warm. And of course I have my leggings I told you guys about, but very important, along with tights or pattern tights. Yeah. This is all the ways that you keep yourself warm and layered. That's it when it comes to really a capsule wardrobe. That is something that you can easily mix and match all these pieces. This is the way to go and start with. So on my Instagram is really where I want to show you guys how I'm mixing and matching these pieces. It is much easier for me to do that than to go now and show you how I style all this mixing and matching together. I will do that on my Instagram per usual with my swipe up, so please follow me here on Instagram at Style by Frady. You guys won't regret it. I'm showing you every day how to style an outfit. And now that you guys know what my basics are, you have the secret that you can start building your own wardrobe from scratch. The best thing about it is that you have this foundation, so anything you buy after that, you can pair with it easily. So it's always about creating new outfits with pieces that you have and that work together. So really hope you guys liked it. Please let me know if you did. Again, your support means everything.